Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. Back at it again. Let's go. This is the IVP with Dr. IVZ. My bad, yo. You already know, man. This braid up is way too tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing my concentration. Hey. Okay. Now. Nah. This is okay. Let me try something this time. Okay, now it's another day now. It's another episode. Let's go get paid now. Let's go get paid now. It's about to rain down. It's about to rain down. Them bills ain't gonna slow down. They ain't gonna slow down. Them fucking bills, it's just like Destiny's Child. Bills, and I'm just trying to go wild, get thrills. I'm like a Wiz Khalifa, I'm just trying to do it for the thrill of it. When I keep on going, mother, it's better I know I ain't full of shit. Understand it, it's I busy, man, I'm higher than the planet. Hey, this is your host from downtown Toronto. Hey, he is the host with the most. He is the host, and you better toast and better know I'm coming through like fucking Longos with the groceries where I bag them, and I'm coming through, motherfucker, and I fuck your bitch until she feel it in her ovaries. Man, it's me. Oh my God, it's IBZ. I went in explicitly. Sorry, mommy. Honestly, like the freestyle, I just like to mix a little bit of like just humor and just bullshit. You know what I mean? It is to captivate the audience a little bit. And it's like, what kind of bullshit is this nigga gonna spit today? Pause. So, today we have a bunch of topics. One thing that I really want to explicitly talk about. Why the fuck don't people listen? There's a very weird thing, right? Where you keep telling people the same thing over and over again, and you feel like you're stuck in a fucking matrix. You can tell someone the same thing over and over again, and they'll still ask you the same question. But if you were to do the same thing to that person, they'd be like, "What, are you stupid? I've been telling you this, da-da-da." But if, you know what I mean? So, the one thing that I want everyone to understand is that no matter what people try to... Here's the thing. The word gaslighting is like a... What's the word called? It's a trendy word to say. However, people have a tendency to know what pisses you off and use those situations and use those circumstances to piss you off. Now, they either do it just to get some type of emotion out of you. I don't know, people are fucked up. Or they do it because they feel like they got slighted over some shit that you said or some shit that you did. So they feel like, oh, since I feel this way, I'm going to make you feel even worse than how I feel, instead of just leveling up and being like, yo, I didn't like what you just said. I didn't like what you did. Now, me, I'm more confrontive. I'm more like, hey, man, I don't like that shit. Da-da-da-da. So being a confrontive person, being a person that's straight up, it comes with, it's a gift and a curse, or it's a double-edged sword. As in, like, just because you're straight up doesn't mean people are going to be straight up with you, because people are going to automatically, and this is usually what happens, people are going to automatically look at you and look at your aggression or your passion towards whatever situation at hand, demand you, and use that as like, oh, you're mad, you're angry, you're not thinking straight. So they try to use that as a way for them to try to get the upper hand on you when you're just trying to explain something that has been bothering you. Now, us men, when it comes down to certain shit like this, men lack communication when it involves them in the conflict. I'm going to say that again. Men lack communication when it involves them within the conflict. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm saying that, okay, is because when another man is going through some shit, like your best friend or whatever, your nigga's right there. Oh, he's going to give you advice. He's going to tell you what to do, da-da-da. But when the conflict involves you and that nigga, usually, if you're talking to a level-headed nigga, then it doesn't really get that. It doesn't get to a point where people are getting disrespectful, or no, my point is over your point. It doesn't get to that point. People can amicably be like, you know what? We can agree to disagree and we can move on, but this is how I feel about this and I don't like this. And then the other person can be like, this is how I feel about that and I don't like that. And then niggas can just move on. So, my main thing is, if a nigga is telling you exactly how it is from the jump, and you're trying to look for other ways to undermine that, or other ways to, like, you know what I'm saying? Try to make it seem like whatever he said from the jump ain't shit. And then when that person snaps on you, or when that person gets irritated or annoyed, they have a reason, because they already told you from the jump, wagwan. But you are in your own type of feelings, and maybe you don't like how the person told you it. Maybe you don't like that the person told you not to do something, and you might react in a different way. Now, there's two ways to do these things. First thing is, never embarrass the person that you're trying to confront. Never embarrass the person that you're trying to page, confront. You're trying to tell this person what they're doing is wrong, or their actions are wrong. You don't know what the fuck their intentions are yet. Once you know their intentions, then there's ways to handle it. You can be aggressive as you want. But if right off the bat you don't even know what the intentions are, you got to dial it back too. You can't automatically be on go as if that person's right there, because that person may not even be at that point yet. So then when they get to that point, boom. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that is just a little, what is it called? Dose of Ebs. Now, whatever I'm saying right now is, 1, form of therapy for myself. 2, a way to articulate my thoughts without sounding angry, without sounding disrespectful, and actually taking accountability for whatever the fuck I'm talking about. And let's say there's someone that hears it and they might think whatever the case may be, I'm still taking accountability for what I did in those circumstances. You know what I mean? Because it goes both ways. You know what I mean? There's your past, where people know you in your past, and there's who you are currently. When people keep judging you from your past, who you are currently starts to diminish, and you start to become the person that you were in the past, but a little different version, a little more spice in there, because now you're like, oh, you want me to be this because you're expecting this from, you know what I mean? And then there's the other side where it's like, I just want you to do good. I don't want you to be a dickhead out here. I want you to do good. I want you to embarrass me too. I want you to do good. So, end of the day, we all want to do good. We all want to have good vibes. But my vibes are lower. Your vibes are higher. You know what I mean? So, if the vibes ain't matching, then you already know. Hey, I'm going to pull up to this spot. Like, here's the thing. If you are the type of person that's very, like, animated, that's very, just like me, like, very animated, very amped up, very passionate when you speak and everything like that. When you pull up to certain situations and certain parties, unless it's like your day ones or like niggas that know you, nigga, you show face, you buy a couple drinks, and you get the fuck out. That's it. I'm just thinking about that right now. I'm like, that should be the thing. You pull up, you say what up to whatever, you have a couple drinks, and you get the fuck out. Because you know that is not going to be your vibe in the long run. The more you stay there, the more it's going to start triggering you. It's going to start giving you those microaggressions. You're going to start feeling some type of way, and then someone tells you something left, and then next thing you know, boom, you snap, or like next thing you know, you're in your feelings, and now people are looking at you weird, and like it's another thing that people need to understand is, people are very fucking judgmental, and no one gives a flying fuck about how you feel, especially if they just met you. So that was a little little real talk that I had to go in. I don't know, man. I just felt like I had to spit some bars for y'all. Because there's a lot of things that are on my mind, right? And the best way to get them off my mind is to literally elaborate on those thoughts without being personal, without just generalize it. You know what I mean? And when I say generalize it, in terms of not being specific and making it where both parties are accountable for whatever the fuck happened. And whoever the fuck feels away, they know their part and I know my part. That's about it. Other than that, man, we just moving. So the one thing that I'm gonna be off this topic very soon. But the one thing that I really want people to really truly understand, to really truly fathom, is that people that are willing to change are changing on a daily fucking basis, on an hourly basis. Do not invite that person. Do not even chill with that person if you feel as if they have not changed to your standards yet. Do you hear what I said? To your standards yet. That person may have changed, but they may have not changed enough for you. Do not invite that person around. Don't bring that person around. You can still talk to that person, but you got to wait until they change enough for you to be like, you know what? I'm going to bring you around now. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. Because as I said from the last podcast, if you're just going to fucking look at someone from their past and use their past as a way to negate the future, the present, not the future, the present, when that person is not even on those vibes anymore. And that shit is probably 5-7 years ago, but since to you it's recent memory of that person. Something could be 5-7 years ago, but it's recent memory of that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, I'm off that now. That was just a little bit of a, it's a little bit of a dose of Ebes, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted people to really understand, and whoever hears this, that needs to fucking hear this, can either understand some shit that I'm saying, and if you feel like we are in that predicament, now you fucking know what the remedy is, and you know that I am self-aware, and I can acknowledge all my shit. And also, you need to also acknowledge your shit too. That is about it. Now, we are at about 14 minutes and a half now. We're a quarter way through. I didn't even get into one topic yet. So, my podcasting game is getting a little bit better. I've been improving in terms of just talking about being personal without being personal is the best way to podcast, right? Talking about yourself without really revealing shit about yourself is the best way to podcast. Because when a situation occurs, a situation happens, You already have your anecdotes. You already have your things that you have said, so that when the situation occurs and you actually do what you've said that you were going to do, people are going to be like, oh, he stands on what he stands on. That's the way to do it. And also, when you speak about solving a solution, make sure that you're willing to actually do that. If you're not willing to do it, there's no point even saying it. Or even thinking of it. Thinking like considering it. If you're not going to consider it, there's no point. So, now, there's a few things that I really want to understand, because this guy named N3ON, right? He's a very, very popular streamer nowadays, right? So, here's a
doesn't want to sleep with you, bro. Otherwise, she'll sleep with you. Oh, do your thing, innit?
Bro, all we do is spend time together. So
why ain't you sucked his dick? Why ain't you sucked his dick?
Bro,
maybe she had.
She hasn't.
It's your fucking business what we've done, bro.
You don't fancy him. You don't fancy him. You don't fancy him. You don't fancy him.
I do, actually. You have no idea what goes on.
Really? He's told me that you've not slept together. He's told me that you've not done anything together. If you fancied him, then you would, in 4 or 5 weeks, have seen each other every single day. You wouldn't have even...
forget that I'm, like, celibate? Like, you're fucking stupid.
Celibate, but you do OnlyFans. All right.
I don't have sex on OnlyFans. I'm genuinely a whore.
Celibate.
All right, girl. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Enough said.
I literally sleep next to him at night.
Okay. All right, and you don't even suck him off, so you don't fancy him. You sleep next to him so you get the OnlyFans money. You don't want to suck his dick because you don't actually like him.
That's not true.
Babe, all right, babe. You're getting nervous now. It's bait. But look, he just needs to grow up. He'll make the mistake with you, and then I'll be seen right. You're getting nervous.
No matter what you say, it doesn't affect our relationship.
You're getting nervous.
It's not gonna make me
You're getting nervous.
You're
getting nervous.
You're being a fucking weirdo trying to move things along in our relationship.
Is it too soon? Is it too
Wait,
soon? If
what?
you out 5 times a week.
All right. I heard enough of this. Hey, yo, N3ON. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Where you're from. Don't know what you did. I just know Aiden Ross put you on. So Aiden Ross put him on, right? This Indian kid named N3ON, right? Brother, this woman is using you. She's using you. Hey, yo, fam. She does not fuck with you, fam. She's using you for the clout. And then once she can get her shit up, her, like, branding up, once she gets her shit to a certain amount of followers, viewership, even as just a couple sponsorships, or even a kick deal, she's leaving you. And that's it. Or even if you guys break up, the breakup video of her explaining why you guys broke up is gonna go viral regardless, because people are gonna want to know why they broke up. She is smart, but she's not that smart. N3ON is not smart as well. She's using you, brother. Let's be straight up. She's using you. To sleep beside a girl every night, that's your girlfriend. I'm going to say this. In 2023, in Western society, I don't know any man that has a girl that hasn't fucked or has had sex with his girl, anything sexual with his girl, and they became girlfriend and boyfriend. There's always some shit that happened before, and they're like, all right, we can do this. If you're just going to become girlfriend and boyfriend right off the bat, and y'all didn't have sex or anything, and here's the thing, that's cool and all. She has an OnlyFans. So you're celibate, morals and shit, and you have an OnlyFans. And apparently, from what I hear, allegedly, she's fucking other niggas too. You have an OnlyFans, and you're telling me you're not even you're not even doing anything sexual with that nigga, Neon. You want us to believe. You want yo, bro. I'm almost 30. I'm not an idiot. You can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. I'm not stupid. You're using him for the clout, and then once you gain your clout, once you gain whatever status you want to gain, you're going to throw him to the side. He's still going to be okay because he's still going to be Neon, whatever clout he has. He's still going to be good. There's a lot of simps out there that are going to be like, oh my God, fuck that bitch. So he's still going to be good. And then you're going to gain a following regardless. Like, yeah, fuck that simp ass nigga. He didn't even deserve it. Yeah, I would have used him too. So, Neon, there's no winning for you. Yes, you have a girl that looks bad that you can say that's your girlfriend. But there's one thing between having the title of she's my girlfriend and her actually respecting you as a man are two fucking different things. She doesn't respect you as a man. She respects your clout. If she respected you as a man, she wouldn't even be fucking dating you until you're a virgin. I'm hearing Neon's still virgin. I'm hearing the nigga's he's still a virgin. And his girlfriend's celibate. My nigga, pardon me, if I was a streamer like Neon and I'm getting a lot of money like Neon is, and I got a kick deal and all this type of shit, and I know there's gonna be girls that want my dick, what the fuck am I doing with that? And I'm still a virgin. Heck, bro, you're a streamer. If you want to go I think he's Indian. If you want to go the my people route, you can be like, I only fuck with Indian girls, and you would have a shit ton of Indian girls ready to go. And you ain't got to worry about celibacy and all this and that and them having OnlyFans. You ain't got to worry about any of that shit. You get your pick of the litter. It's stupid to me, bro. And I understand, like, there's this weird paradox that a lot of minorities go through, where, like, if there's a badass white woman in front of them, they automatically fold and they automatically will do anything for them. And it's just like, brother, there's a lot of girls that look way better than her. Way better than her. There's a lot of girls that look way better than her, that are either from your culture, my culture, their culture, whoever's culture, even way better than her from her culture. And you decide to pick her. She doesn't give a fuck about you. She's embarrassing you. She's making your stock go down, and her stock is going up. You have a guy defending you, and you're just sitting there not saying anything. Like, it's just, the clip just looks weird, man. It just looks mad, like, beta. Like, fam, what are you doing? I forgot what that guy's name is. It goes, beta. That old ass fucking nigga. But yeah, like, the one thing that I really want to say, and I'll finish off on this, pause. Neon, your girl is not there for you. You know what you should do? You throw her in the friend zone and you go get another girl and you stun on her in front of that girl. That's it. You stun on her with the new girl. That's it. That's it. And then the new girl, she's willing to suck, fuck, and do not anything you want. You guys know what I'm talking about. But she's willing to at least be a little bit sexual with you, intimate. What's the word called? Intimacy, whatever the fucking word it's called. You're telling me you're going to be with a girl, you're going to sleep beside her every night, and y'all ain't doing nothing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Get the fuck out of here, yo. And then you're just allowing it? Oh, yeah, she can do it. No, get the fuck out of here. Neon, you need to get the fuck out of that situation, man. That's all I wanted to say. So apparently Mr. Noodle, we've been microwaving Mr. Noodle for years. Matter of fact, a lot of us. The Mr. Noodle, the cup, the styrofoam shit. Did y'all know allegedly you're not supposed to even microwave that shit? You're supposed to just pour hot water. Them shits, you're supposed to pour hot water, cover it for 3 minutes. After you put the seasoning and shit, cover it for 3 minutes after, and then you put a hot water. And then after 3 minutes, you're good to go. Instant noodles, right? Why is it that niggas and like anybody that ain't Asian was throwing them bitches in the microwave? Well, anybody that didn't know, I don't know what other cultures knew about it, but any other cultures, we were just throwing that shit in the niggas, demographic niggas. We were throwing them bitches in the microwave. Mr. Noodle, them cups, we'd throw some bare water in there, throw that bitch in the microwave and eat it. Little did we know that we were fucking consuming cancer the whole time, bruh. Cancer the whole time. Oh, hell no. And here's when I knew something was wrong. Is when, I think in high school, there used to be, there's a convenience store that I used to go to. That convenience store, shout out to Pick Quick. That convenience store, I'd go there, and whenever I get any type of like instant noodle, they would pour the hot water and then cover it and then be like, yeah, just wait 2-3 minutes and then you're good to go. And I'd be like, it's still gonna cook? Because in my head, if it's not cooking in a microwave, a stove, an oven, it's not cooking. I didn't know that hot water can cook the instant noodles regardless. So you don't even need to you just need boiling hot water. You don't even need to throw it in the microwave. Just boiling hot water, boom, you have soup. Quick. Niggas like me, we don't know that shit, man. So Mr. Noodle is finally gonna have microwavable cups after 50 years. Do you hear what I said? After 50 motherfucking years, yo. So you're telling me from the 90s until like I think the early 2010s, I was throwing them bitches in the microwave. Now, the only thing that saved my life is the fact that we were cheap. So we would get the 25-cent ones that weren't even in the cup, take it out the pack, throw it in a bowl, and then we eat it in the bowl. So that way, it was at least still edible, and it wasn't like you're gonna die if you like not die, where you're not gonna get cancer. Every now and then, I would buy the little cup, right? And go to school. So sometimes I wouldn't trust their water, right? The Pickwick people, I wouldn't trust their water because I'm like, nah, I don't even know what they do with that, right? It's just dumb, ignorant shit. So I'd go to school, fill it up with whatever water I had, go use the microwave, throw it in the microwave. When I throw it in the microwave, there's that, you know the rim. The rim would get like the casing of seasoning, and then there would be like a little bit of like meltedness. And I would still eat it. And I'm just like, now that I'm looking back, I'm like, yo, bro, what was I doing, yo? That was cancer right there. Like,
this is a sick Negro.
Like, we literally last week or a few days ago, Black Twitter found out that they've been consuming cancer with them. Us black people, we've been eating instant ramen, instant noodles, oodles and noodles. That's our thing. One of my friends likes to call it homeless people food because he's just a fucking pretentious dick sometimes. But that's what we do. The fact that we learned that them shits weren't even microwavable the whole time, it was like, yo, I was literally I was literally looking at my phone like, oh hell no. Oh well. Shit happens, right? So, this is what else we're gonna do, okay? I can't believe that. I really cannot believe that, though. Like, I'm really trying to understand that. This guy, N3ON, man. And also, what? You're telling me we weren't supposed to, we weren't supposed to microwave them, just pour hot water. And I knew something wrong when I seen the Asian niggas doing it. They just pour the hot water, cover it, and they would sit with their cup like this, wait 3 minutes, and then start eating. And I would look at them like, how did you cook that? But anyways, turns out they cooked it. Anyways, so this is going to be a topic that I really need to... I want to really go in on this one because Burna Boy, I have two things to tell you.
Stop the cap.
Or...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Burna Boy got offered $5 million to perform in Dubai. Now, from what I know, Dubai has Islamic laws, right? So, no alcohol. Of course, if you're rich in the world, you can get whatever the fuck you want. Period. Doesn't matter what country you're in. Doesn't matter what religion you're from. Does not fucking matter. All these religions, if you're fucking rich, and this is a haram or this is forbidden in our religion. The rich motherfuckers in your religion are doing it. I'm not gonna go into it, but you already know how the oil money people are, right? The OMPs, you know what I'm saying? The OMPs. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers, they be like Islam, Sharia law, but then they out here drinking, yachts, partying, fucking bitches, doing, you know what I'm saying? So, it does not matter. The money makes everything. Now, oh God. Oh, sorry, I apologize. Burna Boy decided to lie to us. Well, not lie to us. He didn't lie to us, my bad. Burna Boy, I fuck with you. He didn't lie to us. Burna Boy decided to say some bullshit. In a song, he basically said, I got $5 million to perform in Dubai. I said no because I can't smoke. Broski, from what I know, everywhere around the world, you can smoke cigarettes. You know what you do for them 24 hours? You smoke some cigarettes. And you're Burna Boy, and people know that you smoke weed. You're telling me that if you go over there, you're not gonna find something, and even if you don't find anything, you're telling me one show, $5 million. Fam, I've done that for work. Ramadan. Hey, yo, fam. You know what? Fuck it. You have no time to smoke, usually Ramadan, because I know I'm not smoking as much. So I know the time frame that I can smoke, I'm smoking. Fuck it, I don't care, right? So I know right before I eat my early morning meal, I'll smoke a spliff. Like an hour before it. So that way, the THC is still in me. By the time it's time to pray Fajr, I'm not gonna be high at all. I'm gonna be full. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be okay. Because I'm not trying to be grumpy, right? Because when you smoke every day, y'all know, all my smokers out there, y'all know I'm going, especially during Ramadan. So I'll have days where I don't have time to even do it, and I'll be like, oh no, if I smoke now and I pray Fajr, I'm still gonna be high there's no point in me even smoking. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna smoke. You know what? I'll just smoke after I break my fast. So I'll go from fucking whatever AM in the morning all the way till nighttime, and all the way late at night, or around the same time. No, not the same time, 4 hours before. Around that time, then I'll smoke it around that time. And then I'll be fine the whole day. And I'm thinking like, nigga, if I had, and my motivation was, hey, yo, you're going to work and you're making some money. You're making $100, $200 today. Nigga, $5 million, bro? You're telling me $5 fucking million. You're not gonna say, you know what? Fuck weed. I would have said weed can go suck their granny, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Marijuana who? Marijuana, no. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke any of that. I don't do anything like that. I don't smoke weed. Marijuana is very bad. Very, very bad. I would have been on some weed propaganda. I would have had like don't smoke weed shirts. I would have made merch saying, even though I'm wearing like a weed shirt, I would have said merch saying don't smoke weed, Burna Boy. Even though my name is Burna Boy. Nigga, $5 million to perform. The thing is, it's not about, here's the thing. I'm in a predicament and I'm in a situation in life where every dollar I have to think of it like this. 60 cents is mine and 40 cents is other people. No, my bad. 50 cents is mine. 20 cents. No. Let's 30 cents is mine. 30 cents is like I'm paying like, no, 40 cents is bills, paying bills and like all that type of shit, right? And the 30 is helping other people. That's where my money goes. So when I see a nigga like this motherfucker saying, I didn't want to accept $5 million because I wanted to smoke weed, and you can't smoke weed in Dubai, even though if you're rich and famous, you can fucking figure out a way to smoke weed in fucking Dubai, bro. I know you heard the whole Future shit and 56 Nights, and them niggas were moving reckless, bro. Them niggas did some dumb shit, moved reckless. Their shit got searched. Boom. The one thing about Dubai, the moment you do something stupid, they're gonna search. They have every right to search everything. Then you're done. So you're better off just being chill the fuck out when you're there. How come 50 Cent never got caught slipping for anything? Or how come fucking I never heard any 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's been in Dubai. I never heard anything happening to him. You wanna know why? Because some niggas are actually just smart. As much as 6ix9ine is a snitch or whatever the fuck you guys saying, he's actually a smart fucking guy. Now, what he did recently was very stupid. Don't recommend that. He ran up, so these two producers, I don't know, they're with a girl that he allegedly took from someone. So I don't understand crashing out for women like that. So he took a girl off a next nigga, and then she ended up being with a producer. He told niggas to run up and and now he's in the Dominican Republic. He can't leave the Dominican Republic, but he's not in jail. Okay, so the one thing that I was gonna keep going in on is that $5 million, right? I'm gonna get back to my point because I mentioned 6ix9ine went off on a tangent because I had to report it because, you know, I'm a podcaster. I did some research, so I had to report it. But you had $5 fucking million in your possession, in your grasp. Now, as much as you might be up, as much as you might have a bunch of money, as much as you might be, whatever the case may be, $5 million fucking dollars, fam. My nigga, if I had to do a show or something, right, and I was already up like Burna Boy is, already up, chains dangling, family's good, mom has a house, everyone's good, I'm rich already, right? Nigga, if I get offered a show, $5 million, that $5 million, I'd put it towards something. I would use it for something. I would, you know what? I'm going to make a trust fund with this. This is for my kids. This is for, even though you might have that already, but something, my nigga. That 5 million, you not smoking for one day. So let's put it like this: you not smoking for one day could have helped out a whole family for the rest of their lives with that 5 fucking million. And I'm talking about your family or people around you or them motherfuckers that you're like, yo, these niggas keep asking me for money. Here you go. Or you can have like, you can make it like a fund. You can be like, you know what? I'm gonna pocket half, and then I'm gonna pocket half. The other, whatever I can write off the taxes, I'm gonna write off the taxes, and whatever's left, I'm gonna have a fund for that year or then that year, right? Anyone fucking asks me for money, it's coming out of that fucking bank account. And then everything else that I'm making, I'm gonna pocket. Shit like that, bro. Like, and he probably has a form of that going on, but I don't know his finances. I'm not an accountant. I don't know nothing like that, but I'm just saying. It's very ignorant for you to say that in a song as well. And one thing about these celebrities that they don't understand is, yo, this is a fucked up economy that we're in. These are fucked up times, and people are not understanding this. A lot of these celebrities are not understanding this. Yo, Lil Uzi's like, yo, man, I would trade the fame and the money to live a normal. No, you fucking wouldn't. Stop the fucking cap, bro. Stop the cap, man.
Stop the cap.
You wouldn't. Nigga, the moment you got famous and you got a little bit of money, you started dressing differently, and you're like, these guys ain't used to these fabrics. No, they don't know how these fabrics feel. Like, come on, bro. And then now you want to talk about, oh yeah, I'll trade the fame and fortune. Nigga, you put a diamond on your fucking forehead. You have face tattoos. What are you talking about? You want all the fucking attention. Your song, I Just Wanna Rock. How did you do the video? You did it with Kai Cenat, a YouTuber, not a YouTuber, but a live streamer that's out here, probably more famous than a lot of rappers. To a certain demographic, more famous than you. He was in the video to the point where now there's like a famous like video of him talking about the video and how how it all happened. And come on, man. And then you want to come and talk to us about saying I want to go back to a normal nigga. The I Just Wanna Rock video does not look like you want to just go back to a normal life. You made a whole album called The Pink Tape, right? I think it's called The Pink Tape, right? You tried to take a little bit of Outkast, a little bit of ASAP, and Nicki Minaj. Mix that shit in a blender, and that's what you try to produce. Because that's literally what the fuck I heard on that tape. I heard like if ASAP went like astronomical with his sound, like he did like some weird shit with his shit. Except ASAP kept it like musically, and he kept it on a certain like nice pace, right? But I'm just saying, if ASAP went vroom with his sound, right? And then you have the sprinkle the Nicki Minaj, and it's like the pop aspect of Nicki Minaj that worked. You sprinkle that in. Right? You did that. You sampled that song, which is like cheat code. Sampling I'm Blue, it does not fucking matter what you say on the song. The moment, as long as the beat sounds good, we riding with that, right? That song is just a banger. Nothing's gonna beat the original, but we get it. And then you have like the Nicki Minaj aspect, the ASAP aspect, and then you have the that last part that I said. So Outkast, like in terms of like just if you're gonna like, because I could see that Uzi tries to tie in like some type of old school vibe into his projects, like in terms of like a hint of it. You might not hear it, but a hint of it. You might, this reminds me of this. This reminds me of this era. This reminds me of this era in hip hop. Because there are eras in hip hop where there was like shock rap, there was like horror rap, horrorcore rap, like there's all that type of shit. Children of the Corn, Cameron and Big L were in there, like there were like black Eminems like rapping how Eminem raps, but black people weren't fucking with it. But when a white boy did it, they were like, oh my god, right? So, and I fuck with Eminem, so this is not even a shot to Eminem. But we all know Wagwan in the hip hop community as a hip hop historian. I'm not a hip hop historian, but as a nigga that did his due diligence, you know what I mean? So, $5 million, and you want to be an idiot. And that's all I want to say about that. It's fam. I cannot fathom. Imagine, okay, take this in. To anybody that's broke out here, right? Or anybody that just has a family that has some type of intellectual fucking whatever. Imagine telling your mom, your dad, your grandmother, your grandfather, I turned down $5 million. Oh, why did you turn down $5 million? They're thinking it's something noble. Oh no, I can't smoke there. What? Are you fucking stupid? I'd get disowned. You said no to $5 million because you can't smoke for 1 or 2 days there? To me, that's crazy. And a guy like me, I'd get fucking cigarettes. I'd go and get cigarettes. What are we doing here? Anyways, it's just like... Okay, so this ugly ass bitch right here. See this bitch right here? See her? Ugly ass bitch right there. That fucking tadpole, that fucking ugly ass bitch, fatally poisoned her boyfriend after the boyfriend inherited $30 million. This is the type of shit that I really don't understand with people. You have an alley-oop in life and you throw it the fuck away for what? For greed or for selfish reasons. The man inherited $30 million. If you're just gonna be a good person to him, you could be faking it. This is what I don't understand about people. Fuck the whole, like, you could be faking it. Just be a good person to that person. You could even not even like that person, but that is your boyfriend. He just got $30 million. Just be the best girlfriend you can be to that nigga as long as you can. Don't pull out. And guess what? Even have a baby with the nigga. And guess what? You're going to inherit some money. That, or I'm going to kill him, have him put my name in the will so I can get all the $30 million. Because you poisoned him, now what? So he inherited money. And now he inherited the money. You feel like you deserve all his money that he inherited? No. I can understand you going, you know what? I want a piece of that. I can understand you saying that. We're all human. I understand that. But be a good fucking girlfriend. Be a good human being towards him. Be all that type of shit. The nigga's gonna swing you $500K. Nigga's gonna swing you a couple mil. He might even swing you $500K and then leave 2 to 3 mil in your name and be like, yo, I left 2 to 3 mil in your name in case anything happens to me, blah, blah, blah. So maybe he did that in case anything happens to me. I left some money for us, da, 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 da. And you got greedy because you couldn't wait for the money because you had so many things on what you wanted to do with the money. You poison the nigga and you get the nigga. Man, you are a sick motherfucker. And honestly, you deserve everything that happens to you. Nothing's gonna happen to her. But that is just sick behavior. Very sick behavior. Anyways, So, next topic is going to be, we have an update. Okay. So, remember that whole Brooklyn double shooting that happened, right? That guy, noise complaint, went upstairs, shot the father, shot the son-in-law. Well, Jason passed. This stupid coward. Well, he passed away. And you want to know how he passed away? Confrontation with the police. They were looking for him over the murders. Confrontation with the police happened. Sayonara. He's out of here. Now, before I really go in depth in this topic, the reason why that I'm calling him a coward is because he had a gun the whole time and he wanted to shoot these motherfuckers for a minute. And you could tell he was looking for a reason to. Because in the aftermath, now I wouldn't, if he shot the father in the leg and then the son tried to run at him and then he shot the son like the leg or a couple times and then the son's laying there bleeding and then he just dipped, it would have looked like self-defense. But the fact that he shot the dude, he made sure to shoot the dude. The dude who turned his back and kept walking, shot him. The dude I think the dude's last dying breaths told his wife, yo, run in the house, take cover. Because she's pregnant, I think, at the time, too. He's telling her, like, yo, basically, go in the house. I'll be there just now type shit. And obviously, he didn't make it. But you could tell his last, like, thoughts in his brain was to get in the house and to protect that woman that he was with. He knew his son was gone. So he knew his son-in-law was gone. So he's already like, because here's what happened. The guy shoots the father. The father's still alive. He got shot a couple times, but he's still alive, moving. The son runs towards the guy, but I think the son panicked, and instead of running up the stairs, he ran towards the guy thinking like maybe he panicked, right? He wasn't thinking. Maybe that would have confused the guy. Maybe that would have deflected some shots. Maybe that would have protected the mother from getting shot. Who the fuck knows what that son was thinking in his last dying moments? But he panicked. He did not act the right way. What he should have done was run up the stairs, like all the way up. Either in the crib or up. Then it would have just been the dad that died, but whatever. Either way, condolences, rest in peace. You can tell that guy had some type of thing in his mind, like he was ready. He was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm done. I know that feeling, and I know that look. Some people carry out that action and carry out that look. Some people, they just turn away and fucking call it another day. This nigga said fuck this and fucking went ham. Now, when the son was laying on the ground after he shot him, he gave the son a head tap. Then, as the other guy's crawling towards the door, he's still alive a little bit. He gives him a shot and then another shot. And then he just looks around. He's like, fuck, I'm fucked. Like, he could already sense, like, fuck. Like, he sensed that I shouldn't have done this, but fuck it, I still did it, and I still don't give a fuck. So he went on the run. Police caught up with him, and instead of like turning himself in, instead of whatever the case may be. So most people that have some type of logic, that have some type of sense, what they'll do is they'll be like, yo, this is self-defense, da-da-da-da. Like, it'll be the trial of the century, that type of shit. This nigga said, nah, man, fuck all that noise. I'm going out like fucking, what is it? Queen Latifah and set him off. Like, so you did all that. This is what I don't understand about people that do this type of shit. You did all of that just to do a standoff with the police and then get murked by them. So You did it because of a noise complaint, and you wanted there to be less noise. But instead, you caused more noise in your whole fucking life. These are the things that I'm fucking trying to tell people and trying to understand. And I'm trying to tell people, yo, break shit down in your head before you do things. I'm mad at these guys making noise, right? Well, the first thing is, if you have their number, you message them, hey, yo, can you keep it down? If it's still not happening, tell a superintendent, you tell a landlord, yo, these motherfuckers is allowed, right? And then the fucking shit gets relayed to them somehow, some way, right? And then the third thing is you pull up to their crib and you tell them nicely, hey, can you please keep it down, Can we establish, you try to establish something, a compromise. Hey, man, yo, be as noisy as you guys want, but after this time is when I come back home from work. Can you guys please keep it down? But you establish a compromise, because we all know how it is, especially with kids, people in relationships, that type of shit. You already know what going. So you try to like tell them, hey man, you have to teach whoever you're with to be able to be self-aware that there's people around them that's living. Once you're in the crib, now all of a sudden no one else can hear you, or no one else knows what's going on. People know what's going on. People still hear you, and some people might say they don't hear you, but they still hear you. Trust me, I know it. So that is just a little update on that. And to me, that's just crazy. To me, that is just effing crazy, bro. To think that, you know what I mean? It's just crazy to think that. Now, life is more like, to me, is more like, I've been thinking about life a lot recently. And usually think about life the most when you're going through some shit. And you try to like break shit down a lot. The one thing that I really, really fucking dislike, and after I say this, I want people to understand it. Don't ever waste someone's time, especially if they're interested in you. Don't fucking waste their time. Now, next topic. That was a little shot. The former nurse has now been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 17 counts of attempted murder, and 19 counts of neglect of care of dependent person. So a former nurse in Pennsylvania who was accused earlier this year of killing 2 patients has now confessed to killing 19 of them. Are you guys taking this in? Oh, got a little pimple there. Oh, well. Are you guys taking this in? Why do we live? No, this society's always been fucked, but now shit's more highlighted because of social media, right? Why are people like this? Why do people think that it's okay to be like this? For real. I remember when COVID happened, and or even recently, a 99-year-old, she collapsed in her crib. She didn't get an ambulance for 4 hours or whatever. And it became a high-profile case. You want to know why? Because obviously it's a privileged white lady. That's number one. Number two, it also is yo, what the fuck? Because a lot of us have older people that we care for, that we know of, or that we know that are going to be that old, and we're like, yo, what the fuck? If, let's say, if my mom gets to that age, or if my grandma gets to that age, and something happens to her, and there's no one that, oh my God, that's what goes on through people's minds. So then you have nurses carrying out these horrible acts on people. For real. These nurses have no fucking empathy at all. They're just taking these people out. This is not the first time we've heard about a nurse doing this type of shit. And I always wanted to know, I know the whole like God complex, right? Where people be like, yo, they feel like God, astaghfirullah. So I'm in control of this person's life and I can dictate whether this person lives and this person dies. And let's say you might be like, oh, this person doesn't deserve to live. You know, that type of shit, right? I really want to understand why. You know what I mean? But there's no really like, there's no motive. All we know is that she admitted to killing 17 others. So clearly we're going to find out what happens, but I just thought this was interesting because what the fuck and how? You know what I mean? So last topic of the day or last topic of the night is Dr. Umar clip. Dr. Umar clip.
And according to what I've been told, Saucy Santana said that if he wins the fight with DJ Akademiks, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Akademiks, he gonna clap his cheeks. I don't want to see no man getting his cheeks clapped. I don't want to see no violence. I think DJ Akademiks should go ahead and apologize for what he said to the city girls. And maybe Mr. Santana can apologize to DJ Akademiks for threatening to clap his cheeks. We need peace and
So, DJ Akademiks, whenever something happens with DJ Akademiks, it goes viral. And I'm going to end it off on this, okay? Because DJ Akademiks, you didn't want to go in on Saucy Santana, but let me do it for you, fam. Pause. You let a bearded nigga with a BBL get you emotional when all you had to do was just clown the nigga. You could have played the video of him getting arrested and he was crying, right? Saucy Santana arrested. Right here. There's a video of this nigga fucking snot coming out of his fucking shit. Everything, bruh. And I'm telling you right now, snot bubbles, everything. You could have clowned him on that video. Why didn't you do that? You know what I mean?
Concerned mother of a man who was injured in a highway shooting today.
Right here.
Her son and two others were hit by gunfire from another car.
FHP troopers having to shut down I-95 as they attended to those victims.
Nah, bro. I need the crying video. Man.
At times, in
Right
tears.
here. This nigga right here.
Alongside him, someone from that car.
Let's go home.
And Saucy Santana.
Celebrity.
Wearing what appears to be a black sports bra, red tights, and the performer's signature trim beard and long eyelashes.
I'm a rapper. Like, I'm a celebrity.
The music artist was visibly distraught.
Snot coming out.
At times, in tears.
I'm a rapper.
When Saucy got feisty.
I'm an artist. I'm a celebrity. I got shot. Yo, Saucy Santana, I'm going to let you know one thing. Just one thing, man. Shut the fuck up. You clearly, here's the thing about like the thing that pisses me off about people. You're gonna go in on DJ Akademiks because y'all feel like DJ Akademiks ain't gangsta, ain't got street niggas around him, ain't got nothing around him. when low-key DJ Akademiks does have that type of shit around him. You want to fight DJ Akademiks. You want to do all this type of shit to DJ Akademiks. Well, nigga, we just have the footage of you losing your shit over a shooting or something, and you got shot. Apparently, you got shot. There's no way you got shot and you're acting like that. You have snot bubbles coming out your nose and everything, and you want to talk about it's going on, oh and then, like Saucy Santana, and then you're like, then you talk about hookah, or how about only like females and gay people should be smoking hookah. Fam, there's so many angles, Akademiks, that you could have went in on this motherfucker. Literally. All this nigga Saucy Santana is doing is looking for fucking clout off your name, my nigga. That's all he does. Oh, I'm gonna jump into this beef because I have nothing popping right now for myself. Sexy Red and who else? Who else is doing that shit right now? I only see Sexy Red and maybe Glorilla are the only girls that I see that are like still doing that ratchet shit, that's still making like waves, and people are still tuning in and they still give a fuck. Saucy Santana, what was the last song you had? What was the last hit you had? Akademiks, bro. You're Mr. Music and Mr. like, numbers and all this shit. You could have went in on the motherfucker niggas' numbers and shit. How many records he sold. All that type of shit. You're talking about, I'm afraid if I want to say what I want to say, I'm going to get canceled. Nigga, fuck that, bro. The nigga said he's going to grape you after fighting you. And you're telling me you're not going to fend for yourself with some verbal fucking warfare. You have to get Whack 100, you have to get Troy Ave, you have to get Fat Boy in there, and only because Fat Boy is going through some shit right now too with the whole DA shit, even though, you know what I mean, we're not gonna get into that, but you guys know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, Akademiks, fend for yourself. A nigga said he's gonna grape you, made you look like a pussy online. Fit into the narrative that everyone keeps putting in about you, saying that you don't talk about men like that. There's a lot of people that don't really watch Akademiks shit. Akademiks gets at everybody. The moment he gets at a woman, the shit gets highlighted. Or the moment he gets at a woman that's popping, she gets highlighted. The moment a guy that gets at him and he doesn't really say anything, it gets highlighted. That type of shit, because people are trying to fit a narrative, my nigga. So fuck the narrative shit and show motherfuckers who the fuck you really are, bro. You don't have to fucking reach for the low-hanging fruit and start talking about his sexuality and shit like that. That's easy to do. We can do that all day, my nigga. Don't do that. Make fun of the fact that this nigga's trying to act like he's a celebrity. He's a A-list celebrity and rapper and everything when he... What records is he selling? What records is he selling? You literally look like... You literally dress like fucking a black version of Genie from fucking Aladdin. Literally, with the beard and the tight pants. Like, literally... You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways you can roast this nigga, fam. A beard and a BBL, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally roast that shit, bro. You can roast that shit all day long. You can roast whatever the fuck you want to roast. You don't have to roast his sexuality. You just have to roast how the motherfucker looks, how the motherfucker acts, and the shit that he's done. This is the same nigga that was telling women, like, yo, I don't know what to say because I'm not a girl, but he was saying, like, yo, if women need advice on fashion, they have to holler at gay people. Gay people run the world. Da, 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 da. I'm like, nigga, go to Saudi Arabia on that stage and say gay people run the world and see what the fuck happens to you. Go to an African country and go up there on the stage and say gay people run the world, see what happens to you. A fucking nigga, an artist went to Malaysia or Indonesia, one of those two countries, they're still Muslim countries, went over there, didn't like their LGBTQ laws, made out with a guy and got a whole festival fucking canceled. There's this whole microcosm of westernism, whatever the fucking word is, where people just think that because I'm in North America, this is all that's going on around the world. No, it's not, my nigga. You need to fucking open your mind and go around the world and see how other people view you niggas, bro. The United States is looked as low IQ. They have all the riches, they have all the American dream and everything, but it's looked at as low IQ because of the social media and all the shit that the other people from other countries see, and they see this tomfoolery and they go, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? So DJ Akademiks, roast Saucy Santana, and don't let the nigga say he's gonna fucking do some shit to you like that, and then all of a sudden you want to fucking tuck the tails between your... Man, fuck that, bro. Don't tuck your tail behind your back, man. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so we're done. It's over. This was the IVP with Dr. IBC. This was episode 185. 185. 5. All right, man. Camera's about to die, so, we're done. Everyone, peace.